do mission patrols. Depending on your rank, you'll get your spawn a different color. Right here is the contraband. It's the same thing as your ranking. Depending on your ranking, it will spawn in the garage a different car. And this room is the conference room, or when the new hirees come in, so they can do their macros and stuff. And then these are just random offices. And right here, there's a bathroom. And then right here is a storage room for evidence. Alright, now if we go down to floor 1, right here is another bathroom. And then this blue circle is where civilians or gang members can check how many violations they have for the time if they don't know how to do it by themselves. And now if you go into the jail room, this yellow circle, when you walk into it, you can do wanteds, but only wanteds are only for 3 vested officers and above. And then this is the jail center. I don't know if anyone's in there, probably. And then this is the front desk. So if anybody needs to come in, ask a question, somebody should be here asking questions. But they're not, since this is technically a new server still. And then this is another questioning room. It's a lot big. They do not work. They're broke. Mm-hmm. And then these are the questioning rooms. And then this, you can look inside, like the observe room, without the criminals or civilians knowing that you're in here and you're watching. I tend to, when I make my arrests, I sometimes put them up there just so I can give them their violations. It's just easier instead of them trying to go at this. It's just irritating. Thanks. If you follow me, this room is for when we do PD interviews. These are where people can stay until they get brought upstairs. And with me, without me hitting a wall, this is the cafeteria. Oops. We go to floor 0. Also, when you're unbadged, you're not supposed to be up here, only for events for badge officers. The only time you're supposed to be up here is if you're putting somebody in jail or for a hiring event. That's basically it for you guys. Now we go to floor 0. Let's go down here. So whenever you die, you're gonna respawn here. This is like our health room. Okay.
I was gonna get.
And then this right here is a training room. Yeah.
Stop aiming, sir.
We do all our trainings there.
I can't tell.
And then this is where you get your arsenal and you. It's also used for a shooting range. Okay. And then this is where we get our uniform and stuff, our guns and stuff. And then down here, this is our locker room. Now follow me into the garage. Okay, so this
Away from your target.
you do mission patrols, you'll get like a white circle where you can bring your car and either continue doing mission patrols or you can exit, cancel. And then alongside of this wall is where you put your PD cruisers and stuff. Okay. And then this P, you can spawn your personal cars. So, and then you can park your cars along this wall, probably going down there if you want to, or over here. And then if you go all the way over there, depending on your rank, you will spawn out your ranking car. You can try it. Yep, that is the car you will spawn out. And then this circle is when you want to leave with a cruiser or one of your own cars. Okay, it'll bring you outside. Okay, that is the end of your tour. You have passed.